Okay, starting the name of Allah, who is the most merciful and benevolent. And today our topic is about education. What's the problems and what problem I faced in education, in my education, and what's the big flaws of education, what's the big mistakes of education, which in our education in our Pakistan says education. I'm not knowing about other countries' education, but in our education, that's a big problems. Okay, and today we are discussing those problems. First, I am coming to my own my own education, and I itselfly I also make much mistakes in my education, my own education. When I am in class, from starting when I am in class one, in class two, class three, there will be no guide to me to be a good guide to do mean to focus on your skills. Do not focus on data. Do not focus on all the papers. Do not focus on your not only on your result. Focus on your long term memory. Focus on your long term knowledge. Focus on your or skills. Focus on your those things which you are implementing in your practical life. Why, according to my opinion, definition of skill is that the things which are implementing in your practical life is called skill. For example, if you want to learn the skill of the typing. Typing is a skill, because, for example, if you want to type in you are typing. If you are to typing in a school, say you are typing. If you want to become accountant, you will be typing. There are a lot of in a lot of practical career, a lot of practical career. The typing skill will be used. That according to, I will be understand. I want to understand you that what's the definition of skill? The definition of skill that the things which you implement in your practical life, which you implement in your practical life, or you are used in a practical life. The thing which is not used in our practical life is not called skill. It's called result focused, or according to me, result focus or focus paper or anything else like that. For example, I learned when I am in class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I do same thing. I utilize the question, I utilize the things which are say to sir says to which sir said to us that learn these things and these are coming in our coming exam. I learned those things, or I wrote up those things, and I'm very happy that I learned to read too much and I become a topper like that. I'm very happy, but now I realize that at that time I did much more mistakes, and our teacher also doing the same mistakes. He only focused on our result. Our parents also like that. Like our teacher, he also focus on our result. For example, if I haven't no result, but I haven't no skill, but I come in my result top. I am coming of I achieve what you say like that. If you are if you are got first position, then he appreciated you. He didn't say that what skills you learn, what's the thing you learn which are implementing in your practical life. He didn't say to us. And our society is also like same thing. But whenever you are coming in your practical life, then you are realize the things which is so what is the skill and what is the benefit, what's the cons and what's the cons of the skills. There are a lot of things, there will be a lot of things, but in our Pakistan education there will be very big issue of focus on your result. Don't focus on skills. It's very necessary. First, I say to our education and authority that please focus on your skills. Please focus to the teacher, how they teach and how they become, how they teach this. What's the importance of the skills to teach the students. After that, teach how, yeah, how you use the skills in your practical life. If you, for example, there will be a lot of things in English, there will be a lot of things. There will be a lot of things. For example, I say I take I give one example to all of you. That for example, I read from class one English, but I didn't learn what's the how I didn't learn this reading skill. I didn't learn speaking skill. I didn't learn writing skill, and so on. What's the reason behind it? What's the reason behind it? Only because we are only focusing on your, only for example, just paper, that we are giving the paper, to paper we are learning the things and we are remembering the things and we are ritualize the things. We didn't focus on your skill that we are improving our reading skill or now. Read much more and read what is, read all those all things which are related or irrelevant to your book. Sorry, irrelevant to your exam. For example, in a book there will be a lot of things, but our teacher, our many colleagues, our many students, our many guardian, our many, all of you say to you, okay, remember and realize those things which are very important, which are coming in your exam and like that. But I say he's very, 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 very stupid, because whenever you didn't use the, for example, you will read all the book, then you have a reading skill. Your reading skill will be constructed. Your reading skill will be your reading skill will be developed. But if you read only, but only for your focus on your focus are not only your focus are not reading. Your focus to take to got high marks in my exam. You shouldn't focus on your skill. There we will be make mistake. We doing reading, but we didn't focus on your skill. That we want to develop our skill. We only focus on your you got high marks or you got high what you say like high goal. You show result. Yeah, it's not the result day. It's the day of to develop a skill, to improve your skill. Yeah, it's so very important. It's very important, bro. But in nowadays, in our school environment, in our guided, our guided, our parents, only, yeah, say to your children, your student, your neighbors, your anyone who are the students, say to him, yeah, please focus on your skill. For example, if you are reading and you focus on that you develop your English reading skill. Do not focus on your reading and I got in high marks. I remember I realized, did not focus on that, yeah. Only focus on your skill. How I develop my skill and how I improve my skill. It's so very important. I faced those problems because I only focus on my result. Alhamdulillah, but now I'm very, 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 what you say, I'm very, I feel very shame and what many words I feel, but I haven't no skill. I haven't no reading skill of Urdu. I haven't no reading writing skill of Urdu. I haven't no. Leave it. I have, for example, I have a speaking skill because it is not coming from my school. It is coming from my speaking in my turn. And I haven't listening skill of the Urdu because I didn't focus on that. I didn't focus on these things. I didn't focus on these. So that's why I haven't no skill of these things. So I see one thing, that only focus on your development and improvement of your English. Don't be focused on your result, and don't be only minimize what you say like that. Do not be say that, yeah, my destination is to achieve a high ranked position, or high ranked to become a topper, yeah, to become good, yeah, to become a first. Not like that, yeah. Focus on your improving. For example, if you are improving your reading skill, okay, okay, I give you one example like that. For example, you are focused on your result, okay, and you are doing a reading for result, and you are remembering a question, and you are when you are go to the exam, and you are giving exam, and you are got first position, okay, okay, you are only 2 or 3 days are happy due to your result, you are first, okay, but you haven't no skill to implement in your practical life, to implement in your practical life. That what then one, for example, when you are going into a practical life, then what you are implementing in your practical life. I said to you what I implement in my practical life. For example, I only focus on my skills, speaking. For example, I only focus on my result, and I did this mistake. So I'm very sad now because I did these mistakes. I only focus on my exam and my position. Topper holder. I want to become a topper holder. I am. I am in class 5. I got first position in my village, all my village. And in class 10th, I got third position in my school to become a topper. In main section, I become a first topper. And in the first year I am in top 10, and second year also like that I am in top 10. But now when I am coming, I am in going when I go to practical life, I realize that I have nothing to share, to teach, to talk, to teach someone, and to implement something in my practical life, to earn something by my knowledge, by my skills. But I realized that I didn't focus on my skills, and so that's why I say, I suggest you one thing, that only focus on your skill. Yeah, I didn't say like that. For example, you are in a school that it is not your skills. For example, where you are reading maths, you are studying maths, you are studying Urdu, you are studying Islamiyat. It's not skill. Yeah, I see that everything which you implement in your practical life, that is called skill. For example, you are learning English, you are learning Islamiyat. This is also skill. For example, you are reading a different programs, you are reading a different things. You will be learned how I implement in these things in my practical life. I learn about prayers. I learn about Hajj. I learn about zakat, and so on, how I implement in my practical life. Yeah, for example, I see one thing that in class 10th, I think in class 10th, I learned zakat, that for what you give a zakat. I only realized for exam, and now I only remember only one or two. That's for offering orphans, and for like भिखारी वगैरह को दे सकते हैं. So I say, if I focus here, that I realized, not I will only remembering, only I implementing there. Yeah, that's you giving your zakat. Then I never forgot, and up to now I remember, and I will be implement in my life. That is called skill. So that's why I suggest to all of you. For example, if you are learn sciences, then try to learn that. Yeah, in science, the skills gives a new name called concept. Yeah, concept and skill is the same thing. Concept is also same thing. For example, you will be learn a physics. I gave example. How you see that? How I use physics in my practical life, and how yeah, I didn't see that everywhere. For example, if you for example, if you learn about torque, you learn about the torque formula. You see how we use in the numericals. It's clear your concept. Okay, you learn about the full concept, and now you say, okay, what's the torque? What's the important role in our practical life? What's the role of the torque in my our practical life? What's the role of force in our practical life? What's the role of momentum in our practical life? Think about it. When you are, for example, when you are going in your home, in your everywhere, you focus, yeah. Okay, what's the importance of we are study the momentum. What's the importance of momentum? And you implementing these things. For example, I share my one way. I share my one thing that one day I am going on motorcycle, and I alone I'm going I'm driving motorcycle, and I plug the brake, and up now he worked and he stopped. But and another day when I go, when I dropping my brother and my neighbor here from Kirishi Khan, the brake will not be working too good. I said, what's the problem that there, yeah? I think that, yeah, oh, there will be a more use of momentum. There will be use of physics. That and this that our momentum will be low and the brake work, but there our momentum will be high. How? Mean we are be moving, but our mass is very high, heavy. So that's why our momentum is high. So that's why pulling force, yeah, pushing for braking force also required high, and our braking will not be giving a high force. So that's why we are not doing, our brake will be not work in my here. So by this fee you will be used. And you see, okay, yeah, it's a general talk. You see, it's a general talk. Yeah, how? What's the importance of that? How I use it in my practical life? How I earn? In nowadays, one thing is important: how I earn, how I earn money from skill. Okay, for example, you learn the momentum concept. Okay, I earned from physics. I earned I would try I teach I think how to earn money from momentum only. Okay, you make your business of motorcycles. Okay, according to that example, okay, you make your industry of motorcycle, and you use the principle of momentum. You say, for example, you make a one motorcycle, he in all the principle of momentum will be used. He fit the brakes of that. For example, you say to customer that I have many options to take a motorcycle to you, that we have one motorcycle, and that you will be carry two men, and another there will be a thing where that you will be move 3, you will be carry 3, and there will be another where you will be on that you will be carrying only 1, and he will be succeed, they will it will be succeed. By this you will be earned, you will be earned, your motorcycle will be work, your motorcycle will be doing right, and he didn't he has all the things which are you are fitted in your momentum in which you are use your physics. According to your physics, you make all the things. You design the motorcycle. Your motorcycle will be very good, and by this way you will be on. So I say that make your your mind make your mind practical and skillful. Do not make your mind rationalized. And if you for example if you focus if you in many motivational speaker and in many billionaire and many trillionaire and many millionaire, you will be learn one thing, you will be hear one thing, you will be here one thing, that only do not follow the rationalized path. Make new designs, or make a new design. You have a new word. You have a word. You use your knowledge, you use your skills, you use your all things, and you make a new things. By this way, you make a new thing. Okay, today our topic is about I discussed much in my okay. Quick recap. First, I did discuss that what's the issue of our education, and second, I discussed that how I did mistakes, and third, what's the effect on that mistakes on me, and third, I discussed that. On which thing you focus on only, okay, or you focus on your skill, do not focus on your do not focus on your or marks or yeah result. Yeah, yeah, at that word you also see like that, you also this is a maturity. I say one thing, another thing that I learned from one year that maturity is that you ignore, yeah, you postpone short term happiness for long term happiness. Okay, and same like that. If you, for example, you have that is your short term happiness, and you focus on your long term happiness. For long term happiness, you have you use your much more effect, and you use much more force. You use much more things. Okay, like that you will be develop skills, you will develop your you will be improve your all the things. By that way you will be make yourself become earner, you become a good, become talented, become a long term earner, or become a long term you are become long term happiness. Okay, and by that point our discussion is our discussion is arrived to end, and inshallah in next video we will be say see you tomorrow. I will be say I think that what about I make on next video. Inshallah I will be trying to make different things, and I want to guide you only. I do not I say that I only guide you that I did mistake, but I want you do not that you do not make these mistakes in your practical life, because uh, it's very harmful and it's very bad. So that's why I'll be trying my best. Inshallah, see you tomorrow. Nice to meet you, and inshallah we will be meeting tomorrow in next video.